Cabinet received an update on the framework deal with the United States of America in light of the 30% tariffs against South Africa that are expected to come into effect today, the 7th of August 2025, with the provision that the tariffs will be reviewed as soon as the two countries reach a deal. Cabinet affirmed government's commitment to finding constructive and sustainable solutions through continued engagements with the United States of America, including at a presidential level. As communicated this morning through the presidency, President Ramaphosa has reached out through a phone call to President Trump yesterday morning as part of bolstering South Africa's negotiation efforts on the trade agreement. Government's efforts remain focused on growing the economy to save and create new jobs, which include intensifying diversification efforts and strengthening which include intensifying diversification efforts and strengthening our global supply chain integration as the country works to expand its export markets to Asia, Europe, the Middle East, and across the African continent to enhance our economic resilience. Specific to industries impacted by the tariff increase, and the Ministers of Trade and Industry and Competition and Justice and Agriculture, will brief on the details of these measures specific to the tariffs arrangement, I think by next week, Monday. Specific to industries impacted by the tariff increase, government is focusing on demand-side interventions in the impacted industries and targeted interventions to ensure industry stability and safeguarding employment. These interventions include the establishment of an export support desk, which will serve as a direct point of contact for affected companies. Measures to assist companies to absorb the tariff and facilitate long-term resilience and growth strategies to protect jobs and productive capacity in South Africa. 3, a localization support fund for affected companies to contribute to the national effort, and the export and competitiveness support program, which will include a working capital facility and plant and equipment facility to address short to medium-term needs across all industries. 5th, the working with the Department of Employment and Labor on measures to mitigate potential job losses with the competition using existing instruments within the Department of Labor's entities that can be adjusted to respond to current challenges. Following consultations with the Competition Commission, a block exemption for exporters has been introduced to enable collaboration and coordination by competitors. A draft block exemption will be published by end of this week so that the process can be concluded expeditiously. And the information will be found on the Department of Trade, Industry and Competition website.